Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Hello, this is Parthiv Patel, and as promised, I'm back once again to analyze India versus West Indies thrillers. We are so used to thrillers. Even yesterday's game finished in the last over. West Indies won the toss yesterday and decided to bat first, and they got 311. India went on to chase down that 311 in the last over itself, and thanks to that Akshar Patel's cameo, and a lot of other batsmen got another 50s as well. So I think all in all, it was a good series for India, good findings for India. Akshar Patel getting runs, Deepak Hooda getting those runs and bowling those 9 overs. Shreyas Iyer getting back-to-back 50s, Sanju Samson getting a 50, but we'll tell you all in detail. There were a couple of big moments yesterday. One, Avesh Khan making his one-day international debut. I think we all should congratulate him. It's a big moment to represent your country. He did really well. Shai Hope scoring that 100, and he played his 100 one-day international game as well. But unfortunately, West Indies, finished second in the game. They lost the game. West Indies reached 311. Now, I know a lot of you might have not watched the game, but if you look at the scorecard, if you have got up just now, and if you've seen the scorecard, you would see Deepak Hooda's name ahead of Akshar Patel and Yuzvendra Chahal. To me, I think it's not a surprise. I think, particularly if I talk about Yuzi Chahal, why Deepak Hooda was bowling ahead of Yuzi Chahal, it looked like to me that India has gone on with a proper strategy that they want to contain the power hitting of Nicholas Puran, Brandon King, and Roman Powell against Yuzvendra Chahal. Yuzvendra Chahal is we all know him how good a bowler he is. So I think that is the reason why India is holding back Yuzvendra Chahal. It worked. Then they got Brandon King out, but after that, Nicholas Puran continued his dream run and got 70 odd and got West Indies to a decent target of 311. Well, not decent, very good target of 311. As opposed to India, did not start really well. Shikhar Dhawan looked shaky, got a brilliant 97 in the last game, couldn't continue his good form. But Shubman Gill at the other end was batting really well. He got 30 odd. Shreyas Iyer, once again, I thought they used bouncer strategy against Shreyas Iyer today, but he let go of all the bouncers initially and then played to his strength. The spinners, when spinners came in, he played really well, got a brilliant half century as well. Sanju Samson, we all have seen how good he is, and you all would be surprised. I was surprised to see that he scored his first one-day international 50. Unfortunately, he got run out, but I thought he was batting really well as well. And to me, the biggest plus was Deepak Hooda and Akshar Patel. To me, Akshar Patel was performer of the day. I think the way he batted, 64 not out in when he came out to bat, it was difficult. The game was probably going towards West Indies way, but the way he came in and hit those wonderful sixes, and that 6 over long on with the straight bat, how good a shot that was. So it is brilliant to see how Akshar Patel batted. I have seen him very, very closely, when he was playing for Gujarat. To me, I think this was probably the best I've seen him batted. I've seen him batting really well in domestic cricket, in IPL cricket, but to translate that into international cricket and a match-winning knock was fantastic. We're talking about his batting, but do not forget his bowling as well. He considered only 40 runs in 9 overs in a game where West Indies scored 311. So obviously an all-round option, which we always talk about, and Akshar Patel, to me, probably the man of the match for today. There were a couple of key moments when India was chasing the target. I think the one was Sanju Samson and Shreyas Iyer's partnership. I think India was losing a bit of plot there, but I thought Sanju Samson and Shreyas Iyer batted with a lot of responsibility and a lot of maturity. And on that 46th over, when West Indies missed that run out of Akshar Patel, when they missed that run out, Akshar had 3 boundaries after when they missed a run out. So to me, I think there were these 2 key moments. To me, more than that run out, I thought, that, when India was in trouble, Sanju Samson and Shreyas Iyer, I thought, they handled it really well. They showed a lot of maturity, and, that is the reason why they're leading the IPL sides as well. I thought biggest takeaway from today's game was Deepak Hooda bowling those 9 overs, getting Mayers out, who was batting really well, and scoring those runs. He's giving us a lot of options of playing at any number and giving you the all-round option. Akshar Patel finally scoring runs at international level. I think it was long overdue the way he was batting and the way India has been playing without their senior players and winning a series against a fairly strong side. Now let's talk about the third one day. What can India do better? I think obviously the batsmen are getting start. They are batting really well. So though India would like to do what Shea Hope did for West Indies, someone to get in and get a big 100. It can be from anyone. I thought India's batters are everyone's batting really well. So India would like to make sure that someone whoever gets in gets a very big one, maybe 120, 130. I would like to see Ashdeep playing in place of someone. Maybe Shardul, or you can give Siraj a rest. Not I'm not just saying just a rest. It is a rest, but to me, I think I would like to see how he's coping it with 10 overs in a one-day international game. He's done really well in IPL or whenever he got an opportunity for India in one game where he played in England, but those were T20s. So what I would like to see him in a 10-over game, one-day game, where how well he's coping up with those in the heat and bowling those 10 overs because to me I think lefty bowlers give you that little bit of advantage and which India doesn't have at this point of time. So maybe try and see if Shikhar Dhawan can give a chance to Ashdeep Singh. I will be back once again after third ODI and hopefully it'll be 3-0 in favor of India. So see you soon.